Today we're going to travel all the way to Italy, not for their amazing and tasteful food, wine, and beautiful landscape, but to look at one of the most unique abandoned buildings I have ever seen. A home that looks like it's straight out of Minecraft. We will look at both the past and the present of this home. But before we get started, if you're a fan of the abandoned and historical locations, then you are in the right place. I post videos just like this every week. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an episode. I will pin the best comment below, just like this one. Okay, let's get started in today's location. Located in Virginia, Italy, lies this unique structure that goes by two names. And excuse me if I mispronounce these, but they are the Casa Sperimentale, which means the experiment house, or the La Casa Albero, which means the tree house. The construction of this home started in 1968 by Giuseppe Perugini, with his wife Ugo de Plassans and their son Ronaldo standing by his side. The home is considered as a brutalist architectural style. It took the Perugini family about 7 years to build, finishing its construction in the mid-1970s. At the time, this home would be a building experiment, pushing its architectural design to the limit, defying normal architectural buildings in the world at the time. This would be an elevated house, or as many would go on to say, the concrete tree house. The house consists of 3 independent buildings. First would be the Casa Sperimentale, which was the main house, which can be entered by a metal staircase which can take you up to 2 different levels, the main level and the upper level towards the roof. And the suspended concrete spheres would contain the bathrooms, giving it a very unique design. Second would be the sphere, which was a separate guest house set towards the rear of the main house, and an observatory looking back at the home. The third structure on this location would be the surrounding curved concrete perimeter fence that surrounds this unique home. The design of the Casa Sperimentale follows the idea of an elevated object that sets a perfect scene in the trees that surround it. Hint, the name the treehouse. Before Minecraft was even a thought, this structure shows its geometric shapes, defining every inch of this unique structure. Well, this does look like something that would be created in Minecraft. Let me know what you think. Okay, moving on. You can see that the way the trees come together, surrounding the structure and tucking it away to make it part of nature. Even when you look up while you're inside, you can get a beautiful view of the sky above, making it seem like it all flows together and it's meant to be a part of its surroundings. Ronaldo would go on to say that this design is like an architectural game, a unfinishable and endless house, which in theory, yes, it is an unfinishable house. Most of all the concrete blocks were created and casted on location, and they were put together as they went along, kind of like a building kit, but a little more complex. The house can be also compared to a Lego-like structure, but not quite as easy as pulling a block off and sticking it somewhere else. But it can be unbolted and disassembled and reassembled in a different way, giving a new look to the home. All the walls are on load bearing, which, if you didn't know what load bearing is, it's a support that can hold the weight of a structure so it does not collapse. For example, you cannot knock out a wall in your home that's load bearing without supporting it, or the structure could collapse. And with the Casa Sperimentale, every block is load bearing, allowing each block to be moved without the structure collapsing in on itself. Could you live in a Lego style home? Let me know in the comments below. Just from the little bit of research that I did, the house seemed to be one of those structures built to just see if it could be done. And yes, it obviously can be built. But Ronaldo's parents died in the 1990s, ending the enjoyment of the home and leaving it abandoned and allowing nature to take over. This building has since been a popular spot for photographers, urban explorers, and now what seems like graffitiists and vandals. The future of the house is uncertain. There have been several attempts to save it for future generations. However, some of the metal couplings from the concrete structure are starting to rust and show signs of structural failure. There is no telling how much longer this house will stand or how long it will last. If you could, would you fix this home? Or would you just let it decay? Let me know what you think in the comments below. That does it for today's video. Thank you for tagging along. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Peace, I love you, and as always, God bless.